You never know what's going to happen on senior night. You know, you hope that your seniors can go out with a bang and just enjoy it and perform to their ability, but you never really know. Sometimes the emotions just pile up too much. And it was so exciting just to have all of our seniors do something great. Obviously, Tawny lit up the crowd with that 10 on vault, and the crowd never, ever let down for the entire meet, even through the 3-minute touches. So it was electrifying in there, and it was loud. It was standing room only, and it was a great way to end our home season. Aisha's bars were absolutely beautiful, and she doesn't try to stick the landing, because when she does, she wants to think of the skill more and then just let it land. And for her to be able to get really consistent now with being able to land like that or take a small step was huge. And for her to just plant it was great. And then, Kaylee starting us off on vault. It was the best vault she's done all season. It was great. I think if she'd gone later up in the lineup, she probably would have scored a little bit higher. But she knows her spot, and she's excited to be relied upon in that spot. And Elise came in on 3 events and hit them all really well and finished her home season with a standing ovation. So all of that was wonderful. And, it's nice for our seniors to be able to finish like that at home. Sid went back and forth about wanting to exhibition or not, knowing it would take away her redshirt year. And she just said, Miss Val, I can't see myself going for that much longer. I've got 2 more great years in me, and I want to graduate with my class. And so she wanted to do exhibition. What happened out there was very, very unfortunate, because that's not how she prepared. She was doing full routines in the gym, and she looked great. And especially on that second pass, that's the pass that she got back first after her shoulder surgery. So she's been doing that pass the longest. And knock on wood, I guess it's a little too late for that, but she's never missed it. So she just, punched at the wrong angle and started flipping for her second pass before the second flip, before she even got around and finished the first flip. She just got mentally ahead of herself. Thank God she's okay, because that was a pretty scary fall. And then after that, it wasn't really planned for Olivia to be. It was planned for Olivia to be in the corner, because Olivia and Sid have been roommates for now 2 years, and Olivia was just going to be there to help her out. But as Olivia says, she saw on her face that it was, she was just mortified and a little scared, because it was a scary fall. And they just have this connection, and they do this little hand slap in the gym whenever one of them is feeling down. And it was just totally spontaneous. So I know that some people feel that Sid wasn't taking that situation seriously. But at that point, it wasn't like we were going for a score. She knew. I had told Sid, if you're not feeling 100% confident, do not go for the double pike at the end of the routine, because I didn't want to take a risk on her getting injured. So she wasn't going to do that. And she just looked at Olivia, and their eyes connected, and it was like her buddy was there for her. And it was actually a nice moment for us to see them being so connected, that knowing what Sid needed to just finish out without being totally mortified. Aisha was supposed to come in on floor. I made a last-minute decision to take Aisha out of floor, because I just saw her landing very carefully on her double pike. We can't afford to lose Aisha. Aisha can't afford one tweak of an ankle. Obviously, Maddie is in line. But if you put Maddie and Sid next to each other in the gym, Sid's actually more consistent right now than Maddie is. I would trust to put Sid up. She's not breaking into the top 6, but if we needed her, I would trust her to go in. This is a great, great weekend to have off. We actually have girls starting finals this week, and they will carry over till next week. and their bodies, mind, and emotions need a bit of a rest. And so I think they're going to be well rested and well prepared to compete at the first Pac-12 championships. That's going to be really fun. We will be competing the 5th through 8 team in the Pac-12 will be competing in the afternoon on Saturday, and the 1 through 4 will be competing in the the evening session. We did the draw already for the seeds, and the number 1 seed will be starting on floor, so that will be us. The number 2 seed right now is Utah, and the number 2 seed starts on vault. Oregon State is the number 3 seed, and I believe they start on bars. And the number 4 seed will start on beam. So it's an interesting dynamic. I don't know if Oregon State can pass Utah with a meet this weekend or not, but they've already sold out, and for the home team to have the Olympic rotation is a big deal. That they're going to get the crowd into it, and that's going to help fuel them. And we're going to do our best to bring home another conference championship. Brandon Bryant, that was so exciting. He coming to the meet, I didn't even know he was coming. I don't know how he ended up coming, but he was sitting in the first row, and he was totally loving it. So I got him out there to help me sell season tickets. And obviously, my favorite show on TV is So You Think You Can Dance. And so I was having my little groupie moment with him, and it was wonderful. We were watching film on Monday morning of our Florentines, and he's in the background just dancing and grooving to all of them and pointing things out, and he was just absolutely darling. One of the big takeaways from this last Sunday was our ticket sales. We've never had season tickets go on sale this early, and we started a campaign for it about 3 weeks ago. And because our team has been competing so well at home this year, which we really stressed, wanting to compete better at home, and there was such a frenzy and enthusiasm in our meets, I wanted to capitalize on that, and we did. And every week we've sold about 150 more tickets, and we just made a push at our last meet. I became rather obnoxious about selling tickets, and we did. We sold about 170 tickets just on Sunday afternoon. So we're well above 500 season tickets sold for next season, and my goal is always to try to sell 6,000 seats, season tickets. So we've started early, and we're starting a new ticket campaign going into the new poly, and I'm hoping that every month we can just reignite it to keep those season ticket sales trickling in. So go buy your season tickets.